We're going to give you a tour today so you can kind of see how my dream came into fruition and why we're doing what we're doing here at Rejuv. The basic concept of Rejuv was to try to change the way healthcare has been delivered from both a medical perspective and also an orthopedic perspective. So what we've done here, we've kind of fused what we call medical fitness with traditional orthopedics and non-surgical sports medicine. Some of the things that we specialize in, which you'll see during your tour, is we specialize in what we call regenerative medicine. So as opposed to the old-fashioned cortisone shot in your knee for knee pain, we focus on regenerative type procedures like PRP and stem cell procedures. Those are both biologic procedures where we take the cells from the body. We go to the sterile lab, which I'll show you in a second. We separate the cells, inject those cells back into the body, whether it's from the bone marrow or from the blood. And the goal there is to regenerate cartilage, tissue, meniscus, ligaments, tendons. So it's pretty exciting. With that, when you're trying to heal the body, we also have to make sure the body is healthy, working well at an ideal body weight. So I found in the past with a lot of my chronic pain and arthritis patients, they're only doing so good unless we dealt with the rest of what's going on. And that's something I'll show you on the medical fitness side. We're getting people healthier, eating right, following good nutritious diets, losing their weight. So we do that on the medical fitness side. The third thing we focus on is functional medicine. And what functional medicine is looking at what's happening in our bodies when we're degenerating, correcting those deficiencies to get the body back to an optimum function, whether it's optimizing hormones like testosterone, estrogen, progesterones, balancing those in males and females, or looking at some of the micronutrients a lot of us are deficient in to get the body to work its best. So follow me around here. We're going to show you a quick tour and hopefully meet you guys soon in person. This here is the heart of our clinic. So our clinic basically rotates around our physician extender station. Our exam rooms and our procedure rooms kind of come out from the middle, so we always can be aware where our patients are at, what's happening. For ease of communication, we kind of designed it in a little horseshoe, so we can always talk to each other, communicate about what's happening. It just makes it really easy for effective patient care. So this is exciting. This is where we do all of our regenerative medicine and get the labs prepped for things like stem cell transplants and PRP injections. So we've got a sterile hood here where we do all of our processing of the bone marrow to create the cells. Centrifuge to spin out the different layers of the blood and find the layers that are in healing. And so all the blood processing is done here for the regenerative procedures, which we do a lot with knees, joints, hips, backs, wherever the pain's at. This here is one of our procedure rooms. This is where we do a lot of our re-injections of the stuff we prepared in the lab earlier. So a lot of the PRP, the stem cell preparations will come back into this room, inject it back into the spine, the knee, the hip, wherever the degenerating area is. Anything we do in this room is usually guided by the ultrasound. The ultrasound is a tool that enables us to basically see through the skin, see where the ligament is, the tendon, the joint, whatever we're shooting for, and to be able to deliver the solution to that area in a very safe way, avoiding arteries, avoiding nerves, avoiding veins, things that you don't want to hit. We also do a lot of nerve work here as well. We're getting the injection right down to the certain nerve root, whether it's a peripheral nerve like carpal tunnel syndrome, nerves up in the shoulder, nerves in the legs, to try to stop the negative function of those nerves, give those nerves a switch back to a healthy function. There's a lot now with nerves as far as chronic pain goes. We find when the nerves are healthier, the tissue around that area, the pain melts away, but the tissue can heal better as well. So we use the ultrasound to guide a lot of our nerve injections as well and help repair the body that way. So of course, this is the x-ray department. Usually we like to have some kind of a film when we're looking at the joints. So we'll do x-rays to screen for, of course, arthritis, degeneration, fracture. We also have a sports medicine department as well. So we do a lot of fracture care, injuries, ruling out fractures, that kind of stuff. So a lot of stuff takes place in the x-ray room, mostly to work up the injury, see what's happening, and then get the appropriate treatment. So not only do we treat chronic pain, degeneration, arthritis with our regenerative procedures, but now we have Dr. Cass in, and he is a specialist in veins. So he can treat any vein problems in the lower extremity. He does a lot of vein ablations, laser ablations of the veins. So some of those things would be chronic low extremity pain because of veins, ulcers that don't heal because of veins, varicose veins as well. Oh, you're in here. This is Carrie's office. She's our dietitian. She does a lot of counseling, of course, on how to eat right. At Rejuv, we also focus a lot on the medical fitness side of it, and half of that is eating right and eating healthy. So we put together a plan that's called the Rejuv for Life meal plan, and it really is focusing on healthy eating, getting rid of the junky foods, the things that cause pain in the body, degeneration in the body, and chronic disease. One of our goals at Rejuv Medical is to snuff out chronic disease. You can only do that through eating healthy, following proper nutrition, and getting your body moving with exercise. So Carrie will train a lot of our clients and teach them as part of their medical fitness sessions. So she'll see a lot of my patients and counsel them on the weight loss and how to eat for their chronic pain conditions. She also does a lot with food sensitivities. And the food sensitivity is basically looking at what we eat and how it affects the inflammation in our body. So people with food sensitivities may have headaches, degeneration, fatigue, a lot of trouble with weight loss. So she also focuses a lot on a blood test looking at food sensitivities. So this is the bridge between our two departments. This is what bridges our regenerative medicine side and regenerative orthopedics with our medical fitness side in our gym. And that department is physical therapy. So a lot of our clients and patients that are coming in with chronic joint problems, back problems, part of their healing process is getting their body balanced out, and that's what physical therapy does. So our physical therapy department will take them, rehab them, and eventually turn them over to our gym side where our personal trainers will take over, coach them on nutrition, health, and getting them back into action and maintenance. So welcome to the gym. This is the gym side of Rejuv Medical. So this is where the rest of the magic takes place. Where we're taking people on the other side, teaching them how to eat, looking at their hormones, maximizing their insides, getting their joint pain to go away. But to maintain what happened over there, we've got to get people healthy. So on this side, you can see people doing that right now. They're working on exercise. They're getting their muscles stronger. You can see the gym is made with a bunch of green space and open turf. Humans are made to move and walk, not just sit in one place and move weights around. So we focus a lot on movement, using a lot of different types of equipment. It's just a great, fun place to work out. It's like Hawaii here 24/7, a lot of green, a lot of great places to kind of work out. The next thing I want to show you too is our infrared sauna. I think it's a really, really cool thing. Follow me. All right, guys, this is where the energy happens. This is our hot infrared studio. So in this place, a lot of magic takes place. These guys are doing a hot class, getting the body moving. Above me, you can see all the infrared panels. This room can get up to 120 degrees. We do a lot of hot yoga. We do a lot of hot Pilates. The cool thing about infrared heat as opposed to a moist heat, infrared heat increases calorie burn by 300 calories per half hour. It increases the relaxation of the body, it detoxifies, and it also helps to heal the joints and muscles. So we use the infrared technology not only in our studio, but also in our locker rooms in the saunas as well. It's pretty fun. So welcome to the men's locker room. So it's empty right now, but this is the fun thing here is we got the infrared sauna. We wanted to kind of create like an LA Fitness type of a feel where it's not just a gym you go work out, but it's a place you go to change your life. So in the locker room, of course, it's a little more plush. You've got different amenities and colognes and fun stuff, sometimes little mints. But what we like about the sauna is it's got the hot infrared saunas in both the males and the females. Again, the technology here, it burns calories just sitting there. A lot of our regenerative patients that are going through the PRP or the stem cell transplants, they'll come in the sauna afterwards because their studies showing it helps to increase cartilage regeneration and healing. It's great for injuries, relaxation, but it's really good for calorie burn as well. One other thing we do in the gym is we want to encourage people to always be their best and to strive for something incredible. So I've created something called the levels of fitness. You can see in the background there's a tiered, different stripes on the wall over there. It goes from the white belt up to a black belt. Those belts correlate with your levels of fitness. So you start as a white belt, you work your way up, the trainer is teaching you exercise. Eventually, once you're fit and healthy, you become a black belt. It also parallels what we call the Rejuv University, which are 5 different levels of knowledge bases we feel everybody should have to become healthy and eventually spread that wealth of knowledge to their kids, to their family, and their communities. Here we are in the daycare. The daycare is just more of a convenience for our gym clients working out. It's also a place too if somebody's coming to get a procedure, they want to drop their kids off so the procedure can be more relaxing. They'll drop the kids off, go have the medical procedure done, come back up, pick up their kids. So this here is our supplement store. You can find anything from high quality proteins to great supplements. We wanted to basically create a place where people could come and get supplements at a very low cost, but at a very high physician grade quality. So we have everything here from L-glutamine that heals the gut to great proteins, amazing protein bars, pretty much any supplement you need to keep your body healthy. This here's kind of our wall of fame. We've had 3 Olympians that have trained here. And we've treated multiple professional athletes, so a lot of those people leave their stuff behind, saying a little thank you. So we're kind of excited about that. The last thing I wanted to touch base on that I didn't think I had a chance to touch base on was the functional medicine and what that is all about. So functional medicine also kind of bridges the gap between the weight loss on the fitness side and the degeneration on the orthopedic side and chronic pain. We found that if the body isn't healthy on the inside, so if your body's not tuned up, if your hormones aren't balanced, that the body's going to continue to break down in age, especially from that age 40 to 60 age range. That's when we find our bodies break down, we lose our vitality and our energy. So we focus on some simple blood tests, some simple labs that we can do, see what's happening inside the body to then maximize the body's potential to live a little bit longer, but to live a lot more healthy. Well, that about wraps it up. Thank you for taking a little tour through my life. I hope to see you guys soon, someday here, to meet you in person.